A few years ago, during my journey through Kazakhstan, I visited one of the largest and most mysterious Soviet-era sites in this Central Asian country, the Radio Center number 7, aka Tolkin. Located in the Almaty region in southern Kazakhstan, it was part of a vast communications network and possibly electronic warfare operations. It was constructed during the Soviet period and remained operational until 1997, when it was decommissioned due to outdated equipment. According to some sources, the radio center was used to jam Western radio stations such as Voice of America and Radio Free Europe, also known as Radio Liberty. Although the exact functions of the Tolkien Radio Center remain classified, there were speculations that it was used for jamming foreign broadcasts, transmitting government communications, and potentially for other military purposes, such as radar systems and electronic warfare.
I have got off the train at a random station in steppe in the middle of nowhere, absolutely. And now I'm heading towards Radio Center. A typical Kazakh scenery, a railway line fenced with barbed wire to prevent cattle from entering the track, and endless steppe all around us. The advantage of steppe is that you can walk wherever you want. Now I'm doing straight line mission to these broadcasting towers. At closer look we can see that some wires are cut, and therefore it shouldn't be dangerous to climb these towers because there is no radiation. The construction is outstanding, and most importantly, here is a ladder. This ladder is so narrow, and therefore most likely I will leave my backpack here and carry on climbing without it. Well, on the middle level it looks so surreal, all of these wires. Here we are on top of this tower. This is the panoramic view on steppe. These buildings used to be sort of service constructions that were used as storages, perhaps as some electricity hubs and stuff. The potential checkpoint is right in front of us, but even if there is a security guard, he just can't do shit because he's quite far from here. And I thought that this tower was the highest one, and I was wrong, because these two in the middle appear to be the highest actually. Freight train is rolling by us. This is a freight from China, approximately 30 wagons. We are approaching two big buildings on the territory of this radio center. Most likely here was sort of operation room. Well, this place still may be partly secured because I heard the barking dog inside this construction, and therefore decided not to enter inside, because I had no idea whether that dog had a chain or not. Well, it seems to be a handmade farm. Here is some water, the place for horses. So this place seems to be partly inhabited, definitely. Well, 100% here must be a person, a security or somebody who looks after the dog. I just saw a dog. It secured that dwelling that appeared to be an electric supply station or something. I decided not to break into it. I'd rather try to climb one of these towers because it has different construction than previous one that I climbed. Second tower appears to be way more difficult to climb, perhaps because I put most of effort while climbing the first one. Whew. I have finally reached the highest level of this construction. Well, now we can clearly speak about the complete visit of this radio center, which is called Volna in Russian, or wave if it's translated into English. Well, the very last level is a little bit sketchy because here are less handrails to grab, but generally the view from here is even more impressive. Lake Kapchigai is better visible from here. The wind today is relatively weak. It's not that heavy, not that strong. I have just explored the radio center. I'm so exhausted, to be honest, to climb up and down. It's high time now to go to Almaty to have rest. Security checkpoint is behind me, and this road leads straight to the highway to Almaty.